Okay, we've set up our network. I also added some labels in GNS3 just to have an organized network design. This is how it looks after some work on the design. I think it's much prettier. Now make sure you saved your settings and close GNS3. Okay, now it's time to get VirtualBox into the picture and connect our Linux virtual machine to the emulated network. The first step is to create a VirtualBox host-only adapter. This will allow us to link the virtual machine to GNS3. To do this, go to the main window of VirtualBox, go to File, Preferences, Network, and open the Host-Only Networks tab. Here you should create a new adapter by pressing the button right here. Then wait for a few seconds and that's it. I have one already set up, as you can see, so I won't create another one. Note that a computer reboot may be required in order to see the newly created virtual adapter into GNS3. I needed a restart on my Windows 8.1, so it's better to configure this and then go for a restart before we go on further. Okay, assuming you're restarting your computer, open VirtualBox. Make sure your virtual machine is selected, so we have Debian 7 right here. And in the main window of VirtualBox, go to Settings, then go to Network. You can see here a number of tabs. These are actually virtual network interfaces that you can provide to your virtual machine. Adapter 1 will be used for NAT purposes, and it will be the one connecting your virtual machine to your real network interface card on your computer in order for you to have internet or real LAN access. So leave it unchanged. Go to the second tab. Here you'll enable an additional virtual network interface for your machine, so you should click on this checkbox right here. This virtual adapter will be connected to the GNS3 network and will allow us to test our applications. So all you have to do here is just click Enable Network Adapter, as I said, and choose Host Only Adapter in the Attached To field. So from this list, you should choose this Host Only Adapter. Finally, you should choose the adapter that you created before restarting your PCs. So this one over here, VirtualBox Host Only Ethernet Adapter. Also make sure that in the Advanced section, Cable Connected is checked. Then click OK, and that's it for now. No other settings here. Okay, now let's open our topology in GNS3. I have it already here, opened. And from the menu on the left, choose this PC icon, and then choose the cloud over here and drag it to your topology. This will be the virtual machine itself. Now double click on it, and go to the first tab, the Ethernet tab right here. Now from the drop-down menu, you should choose your VirtualBox host-only network adapter, and then click Add, and then Apply and OK. I will not do this because I have already done it here. I have the virtual machine right here. This is my cloud. I have also changed the symbol for this cloud just to have a prettier design. You can do this by right-clicking on the cloud and change symbol, and then you can pick your symbol from this list. Okay, let me delete this cloud. Now, assuming that you created your cloud, you choose the VirtualBox host-only adapter, and that you change the symbol as I did right here, you should just create a fast Ethernet connection, an UTP cable connection between the cloud itself, the Debian virtual machine, and the hub or management switch over here. As soon as you do this, you will be connected to the GNS3 network. Pretty cool. Now, according to our topology right here, our virtual machine should have the IP address 192.168.2.100. So let's open our virtual machine and configure this IP address in Linux. Let me start the machine right now. Okay, so this is our same old virtual machine. In order for you to configure your network settings and make them available across restart, you should open a root terminal and then edit the Linux network configuration file. Let me enter the file. Interfaces. Okay, inside this file, using I for insert as usual, You just enter the IP address 192.168.2.100 and the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, or you could just look at my config over here and type the same settings in your virtual machine. I have already configured this network configuration file with the IP address and subnet mask, so I leave it as it is. Let me just quit the file. Okay. After saving the file, it's better that you close your virtual machine and start it again for the changes to take effect. And then after restart, go into the root terminal again and type in the following command: ifconfig and eth1. This is your network adapter in this virtual machine. So you can see that after restart, I have the settings saved on this network interface card. So this is great. Now it's time to test the connection to each router over the management network. So let's start the routers in GNS3. Okay, back to the virtual machine. Let's do a couple of pings. So from the network topology, we can see that R1 has the IP address 192.168.2.101. Router 2 has .102 and so on. So let's do a ping to each of them. Okay, this works. Now for R2. Okay, great. R3, R4, and finally R5. Okay, great. So we have full connectivity between our virtual machine right here and all the routers in GNS3 through this cloud and through the virtual host only network adapter we configured earlier. This is great. Okay, now I have two final comments about using VirtualBox. First, as I said somewhere at the beginning of the course, if you encounter an error while starting the virtual machine, something like fatal error or similar, go to Settings, choose System from the menu and go to the Processor tab, and then click on Enable PAE NX, then restart the virtual machine and you should be fine. Secondly, as a hint, when closing a virtual machine using the, let me minimize this, okay, using the X button as for any other window, a message will pop up asking you how should VirtualBox close the machine. You can select Save the machine state, so the next time you open it, you will avoid waiting for the boot process and all that, and you will have the machine state instantly restored. So I think this is a great trick also.